People think that if you want liberation, you have to give up movies, TV, and entertainment. But what if that's not true? And no, I'm not talking about documentaries. There is a way for you to read fantasy books, watch action movies, and whatever else, and still get clarity about yourself and your path. Hello, friends. I'm Bodhihbhagya, and today I will tell you exactly that, along with some cautions to take care of so that you can do it properly. Let's begin with talking about the goal of liberation, about Dhamma. If you just want clarity, you can skip ahead. But if you are even a little bit interested, then you should see it. This might be one of the most important things in your life. While Dhamma or Dharma is one of those words that is hard to really explain, it can be understood as both the liberation and the path to it. And that happens when you remove ignorance about yourself, your tendencies, about the world, the laws, and anything else really. Ignorance here does not mean lack of intelligence. It means a lack of clarity, of understanding about suffering and how to get out of it. And when done right, entertainment can be a great way for it. Imagine this. You are watching a movie in which a group of friends are adventuring through a mystical world, battling foes with magical powers, and having enchanting encounters while fulfilling their mission. While that sounds like a great time, you also just experienced something that you wouldn't have otherwise. And when done right, it can impart a lot of clarity and wisdom. Let's do a small exercise. It should be something you're familiar with. Think about a movie or TV or a book that you recently read and you liked, and imagine yourself as one of those characters. Feel it deeply. Now, while your instinct might be to turn it into a daydream, just relax, take a deep breath, and become more aware and mindful. Ask yourself, what is it like to be them? What are some qualities that I like? What are some qualities that I dislike? Now, feel that character moving through the story. What are all the events that happened and I would like to happen to me? What are the ones that I wish to avoid? Think about the world and all the happenings. Can this happen to you? Why or why not? Now, come back and reflect on it all. Maybe that was a good time, but wasn't it also insightful? Didn't you also just realize some things about yourself, or at least what you think about yourself, and about the world, and so on? And yes, while that might be shallow for now, you have all of these opportunities that you can take a deep look into it and understand even the subtlest parts. After all, with a reference, it's much easier to see things than just by themselves. Because many a times when people watch a movie, they experience something that they just wouldn't have been able to even imagine by themselves. Moreover, they also provide a good sandbox environment, because going into a 100 enemy war zone by yourself is a recipe for disaster in general, let alone all the otherworldly magical things that can happen. And as you experience multiple different things, your understanding will only enrichen. And when you get good at it, you can even do it all together, having fun while getting clarity. Combining this with good meditations, you can go very far, very easily. And even in later stages, this by itself is helpful, let alone using the advanced versions of it. So, have fun and get clarity. You can have them both together, and it's such a blessing and joy to have them. Now, there's something very important that we need to discuss. That is, some cautions you need to keep in mind. First of all, using those insights as it is. You see, at least in the beginning, what comes up in your mind is likely to be less about how things truly are, more about what you think them to be. Because while having a hero's journey, facing loss, and having a razor thin triumph over destruction might seem cool, but truly speaking, most people would rather avoid it. Second, using this as a substitute for meditation. It is not. It is a good accompaniment. Entertainment can help you say, hey, look here. But meditation is what helps you see it clearly and not get distracted. Third is using this as an excuse. Now, while it might be tempting to just lock yourself and go through books, TV, movies, and all the entertainment, and it might feel excusable, that is not the case. Because many people have other responsibilities too. So, doing them is also important. Keep things in balance and do things properly. And you will go so much farther and without any problems. If you have any questions or comments that you want to keep it private, you can always email me. And if you like this video, then check out others too. If you find things like this helpful, then consider subscribing and like, share and comment. It really helps to reach this to more people. Good luck.